My name is Irving. Irving J. Puddleface.
Hi, I'm Paulita Princess.
Hello, my name is Joshua Clementine. I am a musician by trade and a dishwasher by, what's the word for it? I'm a dishwasher by accident. Hi, I'm Lucas. I'm a puppeteer. That's what I'm called. Lucas. What can I tell you about Lucas?
He actually has a lot of hair in his nose, and I don't want to say anything, but when he laughs, it actually moves around.
It's been tough. You know, this arthritis thing has been really hurting me, and no one will talk to me about it, you know? And you ask me all these questions about Lucas. What about me? No one asked me questions about me. How am I doing? He never played catch with me. He would never go to the park with me. All he would do is sit over there and watch X-Files and make brothers and sisters for me. I mean, that sounds great, but what are you, Mormon? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. I entered this world thinking that I was not capable. When I was a kid, I had trouble sleeping in my room. I was actually scared of monsters. I was scared of monsters under the bed, in the closet, and so I was sleeping with my parents every night. So they sent me to a therapist. What he did to this scared little boy was have me draw my monsters. It cured me, which is insane because I was terrified. There's no one way to draw a monster. There's no right way to draw a monster. It could have as many eyes, as many legs, whatever, and it's amazing. There's no rules, and I really flourished in that. That's kind of how it started. I started molding these things, and I was actually able to make three-dimensional creatures, monsters. I could take it off the canvas and put it into the world. I decided to actually start sewing these monsters. I had all this material. I took all my fabric and I just started sewing puppets like crazy, like a madman. I was learning how to use puppets, and I was learning what makes a good puppet from a bad puppet. First of all, puppets gotta look good. Second of all, it's gotta last. Third of all, it's gotta perform well. I never get tired of creating these things. It's because they have life, you know? It's amazing how very little technology you need for puppetry or building puppets. If you watch like the old Muppets versus like the new movies and stuff like that, there's something that is less endearing about it. We all know there's something underneath. It's nice to be able to see what's underneath, you know what I mean? It's nice to know there's some weirdo like that there with the hands. You know, there's something really endearing about that.
I get sorry, I get the giggles.
Okay. We're on our way to Joanne Fabrics. I've been going there once a week for maybe like 10 years. If Joanne Fabrics went out of business, which I'm always surprised they're still in business, it would be very difficult. I mean, the experience of coming here to even just to get out of the studio, you know, like I'd have to buy all my fabrics online, and that's, you can't touch them, you can't see them. I mean, I've learned a ton about sewing from being at the cutting table at Joanne Fabrics and talking to a lady and asking a question. I'd have to rely on the internet. I'd have to rely on Amazon and YouTube to get everything and learn everything, and it's a bummer. art releases a ton of my anxiety, which is amazing. And it's also probably why the art that I make, it's very time consuming. People are going to start to really appreciate the things that take time, you know what I mean? That take time and take passion and are not able to be produced in a matter of a few seconds, you know? I like the idea that my creations feel like they're from a world. I make all my puppets different because it'd be boring to make them all the same. To me, it takes away the art form to create the same thing over and over again. I also feel like they're all different personalities.
Have you ever seen Instagram? It's this cool thing where you can actually take pictures of whatever you do and make it look really cool and send it out to people. And it's amazing because you get a lot of friends on it. And actually, I don't know, it's actually better than reality, you know? So, sorry, I don't want to talk about that.
I've always been very hesitant to do social media for a lot of reasons, but I think it comes down to is this connection that's so vital for art. The platform that I would love, always love, is this platform, you know what I mean? Next door and around there and all that stuff. I would love to be able to just sell to my community, you know? That's the platform I love. That platform doesn't exist anymore. Are you ready to go to a new home?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see who wants to adopt you. I've learned how to be a person on Etsy. It's a gallery in space, you know what I mean? It's a gallery anywhere you want. Through Etsy, I'm almost to 500 puppets, you know, and that's 500 kids that I birthed, man. That's insane. These little babies go out into the world and they create without me. It's a vehicle for other people's creativity. So the art never stops. It doesn't stop with me. This is the very beginning of it, you know? It keeps going. I'm honored. I'm really honored that my stuff can be out there doing that stuff. That's what makes me the proudest. It's becoming even lonelier to be an artist, but I'm not downhearted by it because you create and you'll set out a bat signal to other people to come and find you. I mean, the thing about puppet shows is that it involves more than just me. There's a lot involved to get it done right. It's putting myself out there. That gives me a little anxiety, but it's important. I have created this lonely scientist called Mortimer J. Mortimer. He lives, you know, in a laboratory and, you know, on this spooky hill. He wants to create some kind of companionship. I, in a sense, am Mortimer J. Mortimer, a lonely person in his castle top of the hill. In a while, you can't hoard your companions. You can't, you know, I mean, they need to go out into the world. Not only do my puppets need to go out in the world through Etsy, but they need to go out in the world into the community through my puppet show. I was never in art to make money. I got into art because it's what I needed to feel a purpose and to feel safe. Being an artist it's a life choice. It's a way of seeing the world. A lot of different art forms and mediums kind of had to take the wayside for technology. Things that have tactileness, that you can touch, that you can feel, I think are going to be really important. The amount of time and energy I put into doing my art, I could have been anything in the world. I could have been a fucking astronaut, you know what I mean? I could have been like best surgeon, you know? It's insane the amount of time and energy and sacrifices I've made for my art. Without art, I don't know who I would be. I'll never stop doing art. art. I mean, that's what I do. It's like breathing. I don't think puppets are gonna go anywhere, and that's exciting. I actually think they're probably gonna start doing a little better.
One of the big ones is that Lucas kind of smells like beef jerky. And it's weird because I've never seen him eat beef jerky at all. But like, I think that's just old man smell.
I don't even know why I'm still here. It's just hard to adopt me for some reason.
Sing us the song, you're the puppet man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we all got a hand in our ass, and it feels all right. Okay, thank you.